Whoa, it is freezing. Okay, I'm in one of the darkest places in my neighborhood, and according to my Sky Guide app, it's just a beautiful sky. So let's take our first shot, shall we? This is gonna be great. Okay, focusing. What is that, a drone? Okay, here we go. Can't wait to see the magic. What the? I think we need to go somewhere better. Like a dummy, I put my camera on the Jeep and I took my picture and left the camera on the Jeep and pulled off, pulled away. So hopefully it's still there. I'm actually backtracking and hopefully the camera's okay and it's still there. Ugh. I see it. I see it. Look at that. No one picked it up. I hope it's okay. Oh my gosh. Dirty, but it looks okay. I'm an idiot. Probably should have picked boudoir. Oh, hey guys, Omar here. And yeah, that's right. I am going to try to do astrophotography for the first time. And I picked one of the darkest places in the United States, Big Bend National Park. And it's crazy. Everything is kind of going against me on this trip. With the first thing being, it's super cold. This is not water, guys. This is ice right here. And I can't get in. Let's see. Let's use my Holt skills. Okay. I thought Texas was supposed to be warm. That was my hope anyway. So that's number one. The conditions are tough when you're shooting outside in the dark. Number two is that unfortunately, this was the only time I could take off, and everything is kind of not perfect for astrophotography. One being that the Milky Way is not in the northern hemisphere at this time. That comes much later in March. In addition to the deep freeze, there have been clouds that have been covering the stars a couple of nights. So I had all these plans to shoot at the perfect time when the moon wasn't here. And now that's the third challenge, is now when it's starting to clear up and warm up, the moon is going to be a pain in the butt and be out. But I'm going to make the best of it and bring you guys along and try to see if we can capture at least something at night. Now, in case the astrophotography is a complete failure, which I know it will be positive. I also will be doing some landscape photography and landscape composition tips in a separate video, so make sure you catch that. Also, a quick thank you to our friends at B&H, supporters and friends of the channel. They helped with this trip a little bit, which I really appreciate. And also very last minute, I just asked them, hey, you want to help out? We'll make some videos together. And they were very cool about it. So thank you, B&H, for the support. They didn't ask for much back, except to tell you about one thing, which I'll tell you about later in this video. But thanks, B&H, for the support. It's super appreciated. Yeah, you guys are great.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
Whoa! Rough riding. Look at my tiny house. Yes, I assure you, I am in Texas. It's so cold. But anyway, I think tonight, to try astrophotography for this first time, I'm going to try right by the little house here. Whoa. Look at this, guys. I'm seeing stars for the first time. very cool. This is definitely not peak because if you look, we have a moon, a half moon that is ruining everything, but you can still see stars. I'm excited for later. Well, I tried for the first time. I don't know. I don't know if I got anything. On the back of the camera, it looks okay. But I think the first thing is it's dark. First gonna let my eyes acclimate for a second. So I went with the cactus, and the problem with the cactus is you have to focus stack because you can't just get everything in focus. So I have to like stitch all these photos together. And I think like for the first time, like to do your first astro shot, I think it was kind of dumb to do that. Anyway, it's really hard. The other thing, as you can tell by my attire, it's freaking freezing out there. You know, of course, before I got here, the weather was amazing, and now feels like 20s out there. And yeah, this is what happens when you decide to do a photography for the first time. All right, let's get back out there. Good morning. Are you there? I don't know if you could see me or if even I'm in focus. It's 4 a.m. and I'm scouting. And today would have been our best day to actually do astrophotography because the moon is about to set. It's just so cloudy. It's super cloudy. I don't think it's going to happen today. Which makes it tougher tomorrow because then the moon sets a little later, which means then the sun is going to come out. So I'm still very disappointed, but I guess it is what it is kind of thing. I see one star up there. There's like a little break in the clouds. We should just shoot it. This might be a good spot. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What about here? What do you guys think? It's kind of like a parking lot. Only thing is we need, I don't know, foreground element or something. Less scary here. There's a bathroom too, which is good, unless it's locked at night. So I kind of like this. This might be where we try to do a little astro. Hey, look, guys, I have hair. You know, if you spend a lot of money on camera stuff like I do, my friends at B&H want you to know about the Paybu card. Paybu card is a credit card that anytime you shop on B&H, they will cover the tax. You don't have to pay tax. They will take care of it. Or if there's no tax in your state, there's special financing, 6 months, 12 months. Okay, back to astro. Sun's gonna go down soon, and then the waiting begins. I'm scouting locations, and I'm kind of torn because the original plan was to do, astro landscape photography, which I think is still the plan. But I'm staying in this cool town, like this ghost town, and there's like an old cemetery that's here, and there's also some old like houses where workers used to live. And so I don't know if that's going to be more interesting. I'm also on the main road though. If I may not be as dark as we need it to be. It's a tough type of photography, I gotta tell you. Okay, I'm gonna go get some food, rest up, and then come back out at maybe 4:30 a.m. Watch the moon set. We'll see. Astro, waking up at ungodly hours. It is 4:20, and that light you see on my face is the moon. That's how bright it is. Look at it over there. And but we have stars. I don't know if you could see them here, but there's definitely stars up there. Stars up there. See? It's also 26 degrees this morning. But let's go. So I'm going to focus on the foreground first, but I'm going to zoom in, focus on the bricks, and I'm going to do maybe a 1 or 2 or 3 minute exposure of the foreground first, just to make sure we have that. So now, all right, I have the exposure of the foreground. It was about 30 seconds or so. One of them did get ruined by someone driving by, but now I'm going to zoom in on the stars and focus on the stars so that I can maybe take a vertical pano. Let's do that. Oh, there you are. So I think it's going okay. I did a pano of the building in the front, and it's going to be a nightmare, I think, later to stitch it all because I kind of lost track of my pano. But so, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is try a couple of different compositions, but at least I got something. I'm happy after the weather and the cold and everything. I'm glad I got to see some stars. I'm also enjoying the stars. I saw the corner of your eye, you see a comet or something, you're just like, ugh. So it's pretty amazing. It's also very scary out here. All right, so I think I'm gonna go to the cemetery. Maybe try a composition there, it might be creepy. Okay, let's go. Well, looks like our little window of opportunity is closing. That's the sun over there. Anyway, we got something which I'm super excited about. I hope it's good or decent. So on the final night, I actually tried to go out to the park and get a landscape astro shot, but the moon was having none of it. Instead, I just took in the quiet, looked up at the stars, and thought about what I learned. And hey, there's always next time. Thanks for watching, guys.